Hey everyone, this is Jasmine. I'm a Reiki Mental Alchemy practitioner. My Instagram handle is sunplutoalchemist, and if you would like to find out more about me or what I do, I'm gonna leave my details below so you can check them out. And today is episode 3. So let's jump straight onto it. So the first burning question from most of the people out there is Reiki scientifically proven? How will I know that it's not a hoax? So I've done a little digging. If you want the short answer, I'm gonna leave the journal below so you can check them out, where they talk about Reiki being better than placebo effect, and it has broad potentials based on all of the current studies that we have. And if you're still interested, here is the long-winded answer from me. A little bit about my background. I am not scientifically trained in any way. I did not score a distinction in all of my science subject that I studied before. I'm not the best in languages either, but my strong suit has always been math, being able to think things through in a logical sense and rationalize things as I go. So here are my thoughts. So based on my observation of the people around me and kind of like the word on the street, is that so many people out there are almost implying when something is not scientifically proven, then it must be fake, then it must be superstitious, then it must be a hoax. It's out there to cheat me of my money, and only naive people will fall for such traps. But I haven't really heard of much people questioning exactly what does scientifically proven mean. So I went to do a little digging, and here is what I found. What scientists typically means by scientifically proven is that we have an overwhelming amount of current evidence that a single theory adequately explains. It also usually means that there are no other compelling theories out there that can explain all of the evidence nearly as well. Yet historically, extremely few so-called scientifically proven theories have turned out to be false. What does happen more than often is that theories are incomplete, and the question I would like to ask as well is, who decides what to experiment on and to pour in a substantial amount of money to prove something works or not? Because nothing is miraculously proven by itself. It is always driven by one, someone being able to make a profit out of proving something, and two, someone having ample fund to be able to run such experiments. So for example, from my own experience, when I was doing my assignment for psych theories in my school, I was surprised that even though psychoanalysis, which is founded by Sigmund Freud in the 1890s, that supported me through so much of my healing journey, is still considered a pseudoscience. Whereas for CBT, cognitive behavioral theory, the approach that is the most widely used now because it is scientifically proven, was not effective for me. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, as well as the question that I asked myself, is that do you think something is effective just because it is proven, or because you tried it for yourself and you observe whether that thing is effective for you or not? Even though something may have an overwhelming amount of current evidence that it works, it doesn't necessarily signify that you will definitely fall under that category, even though, yeah, you're right, the chances are pretty high. So the only way, in my opinion, that something works for you or not is to put your ego aside and go in with an open mind and keep a keen observation both inwardly and outwardly, and then access and then decide it for yourself. Because for too long we have placed our trust outwardly onto other people, onto organizations, onto the government, whoever it is, so much so that we have lost our own intuition and our inner compass. And this is the reason why so many people make assumption about something based on if they are proven or not, and skip the step entirely on properly experiencing it for ourselves and letting our inner compass telling us if something is effective for us or not. Okay, so if I have successfully convinced you to at least try out for one session to experience it for yourself, the question I usually get is, there are so many Reiki practitioners out there. How can I choose the right practitioner for me, for myself then? As far as I've heard two schools of thoughts. So Reiki, which is the universal life force energy, the energy in and of itself is pure, objective and neutral. The practitioner who channels the Reiki energy to you is just a channeler. So it's akin to the wire that passes the electricity from the main plug socket to your electronic devices. And here I offer you another school of thought, which is I believe that the Reiki energy will be infused with the channeler's energy with whom you're receiving from. It is not good or bad, but it will be infused with their flavor, their character, their personality, their frequency and their vibe. You know, sometimes you just vibe better with this one particular particular person, while another person just rubs you the wrong way. So when a practitioner channels their Reiki energy to you, it will feel like that as well, and unlike a sense of which friend you would rather spend your time with. And here's another point to consider when you are choosing your Reiki practitioner. Remember how in my first video I mentioned how committed a practitioner is to their own healing journey and self-care, whether it is through Reiki, healing world, lifestyle, can actually affect their Reiki energy channeled. So to recap, the lighter the body, the more a Reiki practitioner can receive from universal life force energy from the highest source, and hence the Reiki energy channeled to you will also be stronger as well. So exactly how do I choose my practitioner then? So first off, I will definitely ask you to lean into your intuition. So it's the same as choosing a friend you would like to be around. Check in with yourself when you are around this practitioner. Sometimes it's not because one practitioner is better than the other, but it's more of like, what do you exactly need at this moment? Some people will actually feel like love and they just feel like a warm hug when you're around them. Some people will actually make you feel confident. Others feel like they are willing to challenge you to bring up your fullest potential, and some are willing to go into the depth of your psyche with you. So check in with your body, check in with your intuition, and ask yourself these few questions. How does the practitioner make you feel? Why do you feel drawn to them? Or why do their energy repel you? And is this truly what I need at this moment, and why? Also keeping in mind that not all the time the practitioner should make you feel in a positive way, like it should make you feel loved, comfortable, this and that, because at times you may just need a little push to get you out of your comfort zone and into your potential. If a practitioner makes you feel a certain way when you are in their company, their Reiki energy will be infused with their vibe as well. Moreover, you would actually be spending time with this Reiki practitioner, and this is the reason why I would recommend someone doing a discovery call just to get a sense of how this person is actually like, rather than say choosing it based on the most affordable option and making it purely transactional. Personally, I will also ask some questions as well, or even to observe how committed they are to their own healing journey. Chat with this person, ask questions about their own healing journey. Like for example, for me, I would definitely like to ask if they have done any shadow work, observe how conscious they are of their own ego, observe their level of awareness and ability to introspect, because how they are as a person will affect the Reiki energy channeled to you as well. I know it can be pretty abstract at times, because after all, energy is something that is very abstract and not something that you can measure and put a structure onto it. But the best advice I can give to anyone is that, like how you decide if certain friends belong in your inner circle, this is the way I will choose my Reiki practitioner as well. So we have come to the end of episode 3. I hope you have gained something and understood how Reiki works better and how you can choose your own practitioner. So I think there should be a few more episodes on this. So like and subscribe to keep yourself updated whenever I release a new episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!